Well, it started actually a number of years ago. We've been looking at adding art to the campus in a number of ways, trying to promote it and encourage it through the art department, through the provost's office. And about 2 years ago, while on vacation, I came across a sculpture walk in Connecticut, and it got me to thinking that a sculpture walk along our Esplanade would be a perfect location to start placing this artwork.
1% of the capital funds spent on construction in Ohio, on projects in Ohio, be delegated towards the purchase of art for the project. And we had recently completed rehabilitation and additions to Kent Hall and to Franklin Hall. And so we had aggregated a good sum of money that would be a source for some sculpture or other artwork. Well, the first piece is by artist Susan Ewing. It's stainless steel and it has 3 or 4 intersecting circles with stars cut out of the centers of them. The second one is by sculptor Barry Gunderson, and he is a professor of art at Kenyon College. His piece has 2 heads, nose to nose, forehead to forehead, eye to eye, and that's what the piece is called. It's called Eye to Eye, and it is aluminum sheet with a texture put onto it. The next sculpture is by Giancarlo Calicchia. The stones that you see there are actually granite boulders, and they were brought down into this area by the glaciers. And his piece is called The Witnesses, and it has to do with his concept that these stones have seen a great expanse of time, being moved by the glaciers, and they have witnessed that whole process of that history. And now he has exposed them and carved them, and they'll continue to witness history in our time. And then the fourth sculpture that was selected is by sculptor Jarrett Hawkins. His sculpture is called The Limits of Spoken Language, Conjuries. His piece is very abstract. There are a number of vertical abstract elements, and it is made out of Corten steel. It is a naturally rusting material. It forms a crust of rust, and then it stops rusting further. So this will be a very orange-red rust appearance, but it won't deteriorate.
A campus is a place to think about where you're going through, what you want to do, learn new things. And in putting art on campus, we create a more living, learning environment. Those art pieces are across the campus. And we're building this spine that will lead you through campus, that will lead you from piece to piece to piece.
They all come from very differing artists and backgrounds and themes. I think that will create a very diverse art appearance here on campus. And I think this is a very large entrance of Kent State University onto the art scene. I think it's quite an exciting thing for the university, and will be recognized for it throughout the area.